Hey folks, time for an update on all the fun stuff I've been doing since last video. So, I'm pretty much just been playing around the basement today, so I'm just going to show you my middle basement setup, and then I'm going to walk around and show you the rest of the setup for my little whole house operation. Yeah. So yeah, here what I got. I got like different areas. This is the basement. That's what BM means, basement. So I'm going to, and yeah, I'm all dirty because I'm playing with all this stuff. So I got my junk shirt on. So yeah. So all this stairs, this is all my personal stuff for that little project you'll see in a minute or two. Just some random tires, but whatever. This, here you go. BM1, that away. BM2, this away. Keep stuff easy, you know? And I will throw the map up here somewhere. I got different maps in every room. So yeah, refrigerators are down here. They haven't ran in 5 years. They're somewhat clean. What the heck? They'll hold, 100 pounds per shelf. Maybe a little less, but whatever. I just want to use for clothing. They'll make good for clothing. And I just want to put bags and such in here. Close it up. It's airtight. So I don't have to worry about any critters or whatever. I do want to put everything in bags though. After it's been cleaned, after it's been cleaned, after it's been taken pictures of, after it has a draft. When it's ready to sell, it'll then go in a bag. Once it's in a bag, it'll get thrown in here. And yeah, then I can slap a thing on there that says such and such and snatch this bag and go. And, so how I got it is I got a simple setup. So this is BM2. We have BM2, A, 2. This is A. I go around with letters. A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah, all the way down. So if I want to grab something off here, I go here, BM2, A2. It's here. A1's here. If I want to go the other way, if I throw another shelf on here, I can go to 0 or -1 or whatever. But I'm trying to make stuff as future-proof as I can. So yeah, there we are. That one doesn't work either. That one's clean. This is a messy, but whatever. This one's about ready to fall apart, but it's here and it's free. So here we go. So yeah, we just go down there, a couple auto parts, and here's my cutoff, BM2N, and it jumps to BM3A. Runs all the way down, a couple auto parts. I got to go through and inventory everything. When I inventory everything, I'm going to consolidate everything. I'm going to start at A and consolidate it and fill up A. Go to B, fill up B, yada, 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 all the way down. I just got to get there. But I had to move everything from one area to the other area. And I got it going around. How it works is it goes from one corner around, and then in this case it goes back down, which that's why these are. I want to prep it so I can walk around these boxes, which will actually become another shelf. Just because I got room to do it, why not? I got to play around with all that. That's already been marked out as an area. Okay, so we're in BM3. Yeah, so yeah, whatever. So yeah, all that is BM4. Now we're back into BM5. So I got to play around. Oh, this is a mess. I got a whole bunch of new shelves. Let me show you my new shelves. I don't think I got any new shelves in here. Nah, no new shelves in here. That's a newer shelf. So there's a newer shelf, new shelf, new shelf, new shelf, new shelf, had that, new shelf, new shelf, new shelf, new shelf. Had to think about that one. Had that, new shelf, new shelf, new shelf. And yeah. So, and I'm also kind of planning for the future jack. So we got 5A, 5B, 5C, where I could fit a shelf, and a small shelf in the A area here. And here's my little shelf tool. So it's about that big. show me a shelf tool. So it's about that big. I just went burp, burp, and that'll pretty much give me room to put 2 more shelves and something small. And like I'm saying, I got to go through and consolidate everything over. So that's all over in there. I don't know what I'm doing with these. If I'm going to play around individually or if I'm going to just do bulk, because I'm sick of looking at them and there's not a lot of money there. It's like $5 per book. So there's money there, but for the most part, is it worth playing with for $40 versus $30 and it's gone? $30 and it's gone, or $40 and I play around with it for 8 months. I don't know. So I'll nitpick what's in there. Of course, I got owner's manuals. I missed out on owner's manuals. I'm bummed out because I missed out on a buttload of owner's manuals this morning. One of those deals, you're going there and then the guy messaged you. You know, you set something up, and then they message you and they sold it as you're on the way there. Just no. Because when I hold something on anything, I hold it. I tell you I'm going to hold it. I expect you there that time. If you're not there, I give you 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I'm telling you, it's going, pending is coming off in 10 minutes. And I'll give them, it's just fair to the other people. But if you're on the way and I tell you I'm going to be there and I'm telling you I'm coming with cash and I didn't even negotiate anything, I'm giving you your asking price, and you, yeah, just don't do that. Because now I'm pretty light on my owner's manuals. I do got another source, but I got to buy his whole dang garage to do it. But yeah, I love me some owner's manuals. Because owner's manuals, medium mail, even though it weighs, I don't know, 6 pounds, and they sell. So, yeah, there you go. Oh, let's go upstairs. Oh, yeah, this room's a mess. I got to play around. New shelf, new shelf, new shelf, new shelf, new table, new, had that. New. This is going to be my catch-all for pretty much mostly electronics. Trying not to play around with electronics, like I'm saying. We're trying to play around with car parts for the most part. But electronics come with the territory when you're dealing with auctions. You get stuff like Kodak tripods and Easy Gear and all that stuff. So there you go. I'm going to shoot upstairs, show you the rest. It's pretty much been move stuff from one area to the other. You know, so all areas are kind of messy. This is box storage. I picked up, these is all within probably, not a week, maybe 2 weeks, all these boxes. And I'm picking up boxes in the morning, in like 6 hours. I'm grabbing some boxes. It's like 1 o'clock right now. This is a mess. Got to go through. I can pretty much send these. Just weight down the boxes and send them because they're sealed boxes. Sealed box, sealed box, sealed box. I might open that. But yeah, that's auction dealies. More books I got to play around with. I don't know what I'm doing with all these lights. There's money in these lights, but is it worth my time? I don't know. The lenses, maybe. I might just throw all the lenses in a box. Put paper or such between the, make layers of lights, and then do that and wrap them up, put them in bags, make them all. I work at a reseller, so I know how to package lights. Send these out, just the lenses, and then they're gone. Those white things, they're not worth my time. I'm going to try to give them away. If I can't give them away, they're going right in the trash because I'm trying. I try to sell everything I can, but it doesn't. Anyway, I need more better box storage because boxes. Picking up more boxes tomorrow, like I said. Okay, let's head out in the barn. Try to keep this short. Oh, entryway. Playing around in here. That's all my personal stuff for that project, which once again, you'll see the project in a minute. Got to get rid of these chairs. Free, whatever. I'll give them to somebody. Throw some shelving here. Throw some tables here. For outgoing, I got a box I built out there. I ain't got to show you it because it's pretty obvious if I show you the box where the heck I live. There you go. I'm going to put some tables out here, which incoming, I can just drop it. Get a couple hours of sleep after being awake 22, 30 hours. I can actually just drop it in the entryway, play with it later, get 3 or 4 hours of sleep, and then get it later and play around. And then for outgoing, I can just stage it here. If it's raining like an SOB, I could stage it here and put it in my covered box later. Simple as that. Okay. Here's my amazing garage, the heated one. So, like I'm saying, I still got auction stuff. Still got to sort through it all. Like saying that'll go in there. These will go in there. This little coat hanger or garment rack thing I still got to assemble. Work great for auto parts. So yeah, stuff like that. There's a shelf. I'm throwing it in here somewhere. Still got to play around with this. We're getting there, folks. Okay, there's an update, and I'll show you my big old barn. My big old barn. Saying it's like 1 a.m. So here's my big barn. Here's the plan, because like I'm saying, my main goal is to do vehicles. Grab a vehicle, like 5 a year, okay? Not a ton. 5 a year vehicles, and part them out. Simple as that. That's the plan. That's always been the plan for several years now. So I want to be able to, and it's a mess in here because I pretty much, he had everything down the middle here. It was just a horrible setup. It wasn't open. You got to have this stuff open. I'll show you why. So I moved all that stuff to the wall, mounted all that stuff to the wall, and it's all nifty now and organized-ish. Still have tires. So yeah, we're getting there where I can just go over here, get my tools and grab them and tear something apart, and later on I could just throw sockets in there. Lots of playing around. But yeah, this bay, my second bay, second bay is going to be the one for tearing apart. Pull a cart in here. I'll be able to pull axles that way, throw parts over there, throw parts over there, throw parts here, tear it up, pull it back out, send it to the scrapyard, whatever the heck I don't want. Okay, and then over here, I got my engine pile. It's going to be over here. That's all scrap. Oil bin. I got stuff for chemicals all over here. That's just oil, but I also have chemicals. Still got to play around with this a little bit better. It's just a mess, folks. Chipping away at it, making probably about 8 to 12 hours a day progress on that, average a week. I'll give you that. So some weeks it's closer to 14 hours. Some days it's only 3 hours that I actually work. 15 hours a day. I'm only playing like 3 hours cleaning this up, but we're getting there. So yeah, that's what I want to do. Really part cars out. Like I'm saying, there's my little project I was hinting at earlier. It's a couple years off. Not years, but sure as heck not this year. Maybe next year I'll have it on the road. I got to cut the entire front end up, throw a cantilever front end on it. It's complicated. The steering setup just kind of screwed me over, and yeah, I had to play around with it. But yeah, it's getting there. That's the project. Like I'm saying, my goal is to grab a car, part it out, and I've been doing this for years. You grab a car, you part it out, and you get something for free. You might get a free axle, you might get a free motor, you get something, and then you can use that something for your projects. Simple as that. And then everything else, you recoup to, you're not making a ton of money, but you're still making enough where you get that free item. And then you can do that. That was selling locally. Selling on eBay, I don't have to just throw away half the car. I can sell the entire car, and that's what I want to do to eBay. So we're getting there. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I'm going to call it a wrap right here. Try to keep this somewhat short, even though I pretty much showed you my whole dang house. And I got stuff outside, more stuff outside. And I got a whole shed, scrap shed, and other stuff for storing stuff outside. But I've always been a stickler about keeping the yard looking clean, even though, and just throwing it all in here, but like keeping the yard looking clean so that people pass by don't see 4 parted out vehicles, just half assembled, you know. So we're getting there, and I will get all this bettered. But this year, seriously, I probably won't even play around with vehicles this year, because between auctions, I'm probably going to have enough inventory to keep me moving, and have roughly 2,000 to 3,000 items of inventory at this point, or this year, of just 3,000 items in inventory. And I mean, you want to kick that out and get that inventory moving, but I really don't see doing cars anytime soon. It's like auctions are hot, garage sales and auctions hot during the summer, then they stop, and then vehicles run you through the winter. So I'll probably play around with vehicles later, but right now I got a couple months I don't have to play around with vehicles, and I can play around with all of this and getting it all checked away a little bit of a day. So we're getting there. You can tell I'm probably tired as heck. Oh, I think it's been like 18 hours. I'm ready for bed. I'm going to lay down for probably 2 hours and then get back to it and do some drafts, because I'm already a day behind in my drafts. And like I'm saying, I want to do, my goal is to do 50 a month. Or, wrong. 200 a month. My goal is 40 to 50 a week. And so I got to get my butt moving. I'm already a day behind. So like I'm saying, I'm probably going to start off, we're going to do two to five a day and just start building it until I can actually do 20 within I need like 10 to 20 a day. And over mind you like 6 hours. So it's a realistic goal, but it's just so much setup. But you got to do the setup. The setup's important, so we're getting there. That's my little setup. That's what I'm doing. We're getting there. And maybe the next update I'll do, when I actually kick this thing off in July 1st, I'll do another update, show you what's going on, where I made, where my progress is. This is more of a vlog. It sure as heck isn't a tutorial, but, we're getting there. Yeah, it's a little vlog thing. So just to show you how I'm doing it, take what you want from it and throw whatever the heck you don't want out. Simple as that. But we're getting there. Yeah, getting there. So y'all have fun. Thank you.